Wikipedia page of Hollywood Western director John Ford, his evocative use of the territory for his Westerns has defined the images of the American West so powerfully that Orson Welles once said that other filmmakers refused to shoot in the region out of fear of plagiarism. Monument Valley was a location here in America that this director, legendary director John Ford of many Westerns you may have seen,
Western, right.
He used this location over and over again. One of the greatest directors in his own right, Orson Welles. He's like, he owns that location now. I bring that up to say, just like John Ford took Monument Valley, this sort of like a flatlands, plains and deserts out in the American West with all these, kind of out of nowhere jutting, almost widowed canyons, he took that and made it the image that you think of with the American West. And thus and so, no one dares cover the Motown sound in the present day. Yet Motown songs are played on the soundtracks of countless films and TV shows. So in other words, no one can copy the sound, yet everyone still loves and cherishes the sound. Why can't anyone recreate the feel and the sound of Motown in the present age? Incidentally, I would love for someone to buy me a Wolfbox direct input by Acme Audio or the original. It's the direct box that the bass players used to record the Motown songs here in Detroit back in the day. But Motown is a cherished and beloved genre of music, and it came from Detroit. No other cities did Motown, right? It was just Detroit.
Well, yeah, others said that they did tunes all over, but
genre.
Pardon me?
Of the same genre as Motown, would you say? The same feel?
Well, yeah, they would try to imitate her.
Oh.
They try to imitate Temptation. They try to imitate Don Supreme. People go out and make money off that.
But the question is, I don't hear people, two things. People seem to love and have fond memories of Motown. They play the old songs, yet modern artists don't do it. Why can't they? Is it possible to bring back Motown? I think
Motown is never going any place. I'm just still saying they were that strong. Michael Jackson sold more today probably did then.
I understand that the songs that have already been recorded. I'm saying for new music being made. Why is it that new music, they can't recreate that sound anymore?
Well,
isn't it interesting?
It's not but one origin of anything.
Yeah. I mean, it's
everything else
it's right
is a copy.
there, the blueprint. You can just listen to it, but yet they can't. I've never heard a modern artist bring back that Motown sound. It always falls short, in my opinion. I think you would agree.
Since you said Motown sound, what is Motown sound? I don't.
A lot of things.
That's
okay.
It's good music. Okay.
That certainly.
I mean, they been dancing, shaking their butt ever since I can remember. And that was, you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that came out of Detroit at the time. It was like they had a groove going at the time. That Memphis got a different sound.
Stax Records.
Right.
Yeah. Stax versus Motown, yeah.
But I'm just they just named it like they said music, jazz. Well, I can understand a little bit more, but bebop and but I'm just
categorizing it a little more.
That's what Miles Davis. They talked about that in the beginning. They didn't want that. They didn't want to play music. They didn't want to say R&B. R&B was in the beginning called rhythm and blues. Then they tried to categorize it. They came out with bossa nova. And, different types of music. You understand what I'm saying? But music is music.
Good is good.
Define music is the beat between two sounds. Two sounds. That's the definition of music. You can get a chance to Google it.
Yes, sir.
That's what I remember from it. And so, because Curtis Mayfield said like when rap was the music. Why? Because it's one sound. Dum, 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 dum. And they can do that. He dum, dum. Well, I'm just saying it just as simple as that.
Yeah.
But music is between two sounds.
Yeah.
So if it's two sounds, then how can one sound be music? Now, when I said that, everybody, but Curtis Mayfield said the same thing. And then they started, well, I can understand West Coast, East Coast, and all that kind of thing. We talked about that before. Like, it just, the flavor that you're in, like Ramsey Lewis came out of Chicago, but, you know, I don't think, maybe Jamal, I'm not sure if Jamal came out of it or not. But, you know, and Ramsey Lewis, he's checked out too, I understand.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, and now he came in the store several times because he did the album. Mesquite, well, we just started the music. Let's see, what was the thing he did? Damn, he did two or three Christmas albums. We got that. They wasn't doing music hard. They just started it. Ramsey Lewis did it. And
Man.
they sell every year.
It was unusual back then for people to do Christmas albums. He was one of the few.
Right. I mean, they thought he was one that you started at that time, you know, that was beginning. And they thought that was crazy. And then everybody did a Christmas album. Luther Vandross, look what his did, you know.